Alex, Wenzel Rickard here arrives at your desired location. He enters and he looks around before he speaks, see that no one else is there, and says, "Prophet."
Friends.
Nice of you to show me around. I've been very excited to see the tree for myself.
Indeed. What do you think of it?
It's impressive. I do not understand the mystical nature of it, but it's certainly bigger than the one we have in Budapest. We have gardens, but nothing like this.
He's going to smile genuinely at that. And in London, of all places.
It's quite strange. Can I ask how you acquired it?
You can, but it would be a story that it would take all night to tell. And we don't have all night. So another time.
Another question then. Do you know why she chose you?
I do. I am, as you know, quite special. And we've had an ongoing relationship. We've been talking for quite some time, getting to know each other.
I have never heard about her speaking to anyone.
As I said, I'm quite special. And so, yeah, it's...
I must admit, I'm quite envious. I think I have a few centuries on you, and I'm the prince in a city where one of the biggest gardens are, but yet she chose you.
Well, I can understand that, but let me just say that Budapest was a model for me. It helped to guide my steps with the Dark Mother, and I really like everything you've done there. I do, and like I said,
it took time for me to adjust.
And the gardens are not always the same. As you know, between us, there was more than one. And Our Lady likes to work in mysterious ways. And she has had in her lifetime more than one garden. So it makes perfect sense that she would need more than one in more than one place. And so
hopefully one day the entire world would be a garden.
Indeed, or at least a collection of gardens. One that we may walk from garden to garden to and see the difference. To see the differences, the multiple layers of beauty and the different varieties of lives that grow there. Indeed, we both share a common purpose in helping bring this world back to the way it was, and yet bring it into a new rebirth, a renaissance of some variety in the coming age, because there is a future for us, and it is growing here every single day.
I'm looking forward to the day where we don't have to hide our worship.
Well, we are getting there. Every day that your city and my city grows, every day that this tree sprouts new roots and new leaves and grows taller and stronger. Indeed, pretty soon, as you say, her growth and her power and her gardens will cover the earth. And then we shall have no need to talk around or conceal any of our beliefs, because everyone will be a follower, or everybody will be fertilizer, one of the two.
Indeed. I think our biggest hurdle might be the Church of Cain, perhaps the Camarilla itself, and the Book of Naught.
Indeed.
The lies within.
The lies. Yeah. Really, the Book of Naught is just a fat sheet of toilet paper, honestly. And the Church of Cain, it's a dying religion.
Can you believe they think they're angels walking the earth?
I believe they're delusional.
I've lived for almost a millennia and I've never seen anything even remotely similar to an angel, but I don't think an angel would be destroyed by the sun and holy things.
If we are to believe that Cain himself is worthy of worship instead of our Dark Mother, we are delusional. Quite obviously, as our stories tell, Lilith made Cain who he was.
She was embraced by God. And
indeed, she knew a higher power, and she also knew others before Cain. She taught Cain everything he knows. Before that, he was a petulant child who had happened to kill his brother. And after knowing our Dark Mother, he became everything he was. He owes all of his power to her. And we both know that. We both know that to be true. In fact, Lilith is not cursed as he was. She is greater than him.
She ascended to the levels of Jehovah and Lucifer themselves.
She was the first creation before even Adam.
Indeed.
This is why Adam was not worthy of her. How could Cain, being a son of Adam, even be worthy of her? She tried. She tried to teach him, to take him in, to console him, and all he did was reject her.
I think he rejected everything.
He did. He did. And all we can do is try to help others to see the truth and to pay the penance.
We have about 200,000 years of stories to rewrite and make sense of for everyone.
But we have an eternity to do so.
Fortunately.
And we are making progress, as you can plainly see. Before long, our gardens will spread. And as they do, the heretics of the Church of Cain will feed the soil of those gardens and be reborn anew into better, more beautiful purposes.
You are wise for one so young.
Thank you. It is an honor to have you here.
Their honor is mine. Out of character, he has about 900 years on you, but he speaks to you like an equal.
Yes, and Alex does the same. He's just like, yeah, I'm, even though there's 1,000 years of difference between them, he's, yeah.
I know you're a busy man. Do you mind if I just stay here and gaze upon it for a while before I go east again?
You are free and welcome to stay for as long as you like, to reconvene and get to know the Dark Mother anew, as well as to reconnect in the old ways that you already know.
I would like to pray near the tree and see if she would speak to me as well.
I can arrange a special chamber for you to do so, if you like, where you may pay your respects and also commune with her. Would you like that? It would be completely private. You would not be disturbed.
You are gracious. I would very much like that.
No, of course. Follow me. And he's going to take him to one of the shrines, what he's starting to call like the shrine chambers, which are like miniature gardens within, this entire complex that he is building. And so that he completely, so that Rykard can completely have peace and communion with the Dark Mother.
Yes.
Anything you need, just let me know.
Thank you, Prophet.
Of course.
I will speak highly of your hospitality.
And I shall speak highly of you coming here and honoring our Dark Mother in this new garden of hers.
He gives you a full bow before he sits down and closes his eyes and starts to meditate.
And Alex is going to shut the door so that, he is not disturbed and prepare himself for the coming meeting that must be called to everyone in the city.
Well, Darius shows up at some point somewhere and says, I've gathered as many as I could. And so has Henry.
I'm sure you did the best you could.
We, Cradle found Adrian.
Did he? How is she?
Not good, although she's hiding it well.
Understandable.
She won't speak of it. Perhaps you will have better luck. I'm not really a people person like you.
She's suffered, I'm quite certain, and that will have to be addressed, of course. I can certainly see to her emotional wounds and help ease her suffering in this way.
The rest of you arrive in a very private, very Spymaster secure room. The council is there, of course, all the Primogens. Nera is not there. She's doing other things. Vaughn is not there. And Killjoy is not there. But Alex, before you enter the room, you're kind of just going there, but then you see one of your phones beeping from the secretary. Even though you told her you're not to be disturbed for the next 2 hours. Yes.
He's going to pick it. Yes. Like with that tone of like, why are you bothering me?
I'm terribly sorry. There's an Agent Chow here to see you. She has a warrant.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, she's going to have to wait. We have a meeting. What part of that does she not understand?
She's MI6, sir. She sounds nervous, like someone is standing right in front of her.
Okay. One moment. He's going to put the phone down. And then he's going to be, he's going to call up Darius. He's going to we have a situation.
I hear.
Yeah. So,
should I bring her up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and handle this discreetly. And I'll see if I can't talk some sense into her, as it were.
I believe Mr. Harris was probably the one escorting her.
Indeed.
I just want to ask here, for the sake of everyone, do you guys want to blush?
Yes.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Alex is perpetually blushed.
I don't think it helps.
I don't think it helps.
I'll look to that. Also, did I have the opportunity to feed from my herd?
Yes.
Cool. That might help before I go to Hunger 4. That's very cool. Nice.
Getting rosy cheeks. Bit of breathing. They arrive outside the glass chamber in the guess the hall there. She's a British woman of Chinese descent. She's not very tall. She's dressed in a suit, and has the classic agent earpiece. No sunglasses though.
I'm going to need you to remove the earpiece, please.
She takes it out. Can you do a wits insight for me?
Okay. Can I rouse?
You can.
Wait, if we knew she was coming, can I have just obfuscated just out of there?
Cool. A little bit of hunger.
Yeah, a little bit of hunger. I see Bradford smiling in the out of the corner of my eye.
He is standing right behind her, kind of like chewing at her, but going through her.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, that's 4 successes.
4 is good. She's scared. Shit scared. She knows what you are. But she's a puppet. Here to relay a message, you kind of feel. She's not... well... She's not one of the higher-ups here.
Interesting.
She, you can clearly sense on her body language that she is terrified of being here, but keeping herself composed. And she says, Mr. Kairos?
Yes.
I'm here to relay a message to all of you. She looks around for inside the glass cage and sees some other people, and they can't hear what's going on.
He's turning on all. Look at me, right here.
Well, she can't help but look at you.
Say what you've come to say. I'm listening.
We, the MI6, we offer amnesty to any of your kind. You would be chipped, you would be tracked and put under house arrest, but you would be allowed to live. You have 24 hours to make this decision and talk with the rest of your kind.
To whom on whose behalf are you speaking?
Antigen.
Anybody in particular? Haven't known a number of people from that particular agency.
I can only say Agent Zero.
Big boss.
Agent Zero.
You're a smart guy, Alex, and you know who's in charge.
Indeed.
You have a name. Even I forgot it, but it's there somewhere. What's his name?
Mr. OG.
We had the files from when you abducted a certain prime minister.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
It completely escapes me, but you know the name
I
of
do.
the
Yeah.
guy in charge of the rogue operation Antigen.
I'm sure I could refresh my memory.
Yeah.
About it. Yes.
But it seems like, again, good inside road. She does not know. She just knows Agent Zero.
Indeed. And what was the time frame again? Just one more time.
24 hours.
24 hours
from now.
Yeah. I'm afraid that I'm sorry that you had to come here to deliver such a terrible message. Yeah. As you can plainly see, we are
Just doing my job.
Yeah, I understand that, but you know what? How do you like your work?
I get to take monsters down like you, so...
But monster's such a harsh term, right? Do I look like a monster to you? I don't, do I? Huh? Look at this.
None of you do until you do. And then you kill everything around you.
No. We don't.
Including children.
Oh, it's not like that. I put on rock concerts. There's no...
My sister, my mother, and my father died. To one of you.
But you know, you're stereotyping, okay, and that's not how we roll here. And I think it would be good for you to get to know us better. For the next 24 hours at least.
I have a car waiting outside.
You do. And you can tell them that you will be staying with us for the next 24 hours, gathering information.
I don't have the authority to do that.
Ring, ring.
You'll pick up the phone. Just 1 second. Just stay right there. Pick up the phone.
Oh, I meant for her.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were calling.
No, this is your scene, my guy.
She's slowly starting to back towards the elevator. Obviously, she can't take her eyes off you, because she's shining like a god.
Stay here, and he's going to use mesmerize on her. Tell your people you are staying here.
She puts in the headset to the route. It says, "I'm staying here." She's looking confused, like she's trying to get control of her mind, but not working.
Tell me what they said.
She's listening. "They will storm the building in 10 minutes and deploy gas if you don't let me go."
Tell them that everything is fine and that none of that is necessary and that you'll be staying here and reporting back in 24 hours.
She relays the information. Says they're still gonna do it. I'm not high on the pay grade. I'm just a messenger.
Get out of here.
Harris,
Oh, and give me the earpiece. Give me the earpiece before you do.
throws it to you.
Okay, all right.
Along with whatever it's attached to.
Yeah.
And is escorted out.
Worthless. He's gonna make a call to Mr. Harris and say, make sure we have tripled the security in front of the building. We've just received a threat from our agents.
He says they're driving away.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
But there were 4 cars. Very huge cars. I don't know what they have in there though.
You know, see if you can have them followed discreetly. I would like that. Yeah.
I'm on
Just no, don't put yourself in any danger. But just see where they're going.
They're driving south, but I'll keep something on them.
Yeah, just keep something. Nothing. Don't put yourself in any kind of danger. Don't jeopardize anything. Just, keep a wary eye on where they're going. A couple blocks back.
All of you have not heard the conversation, but you've seen it through the glass.
Alex is going to gesture for everybody to come in, where he can see them or not.
Well, they gather. Henry just appears, looks at Adrian. He's laughing a bit. Then she gives him the eyes of daggers, and he shuts up, or at least covers his mouth.
It's going to hand the earpiece to Henry.
Ooh, new toys.
Yes, indeed. Have it analyzed. Anything useful with it. I want it torn apart and re-put together. Absolutely.
He takes out a box of some kind and puts it in.
Good, thank you.
So, emergency meeting.
Indeed, more emergency than I thought, because we have this 24-hour timetable now that we have to obey as far as being chipped and tracked and answering to people who live a lot less longer than we do, whose lifespans are considerably shorter, in other words. And so, yeah, we've been given the dramatic Hollywood 24 hours for that, because apparently they just want us to surrender ourselves to being monitored 24/7, and become their, I don't know, nighttime entertainment.
Good luck finding me in the sewers.
Indeed, or even maintaining any kind of reception down there. Oh, how awful. Am I right?
If you go deep enough.
Indeed. And we've been deep. Yeah, there are places in this city that nobody wants to be in. So, for sure. So that's our situation. Very obviously, we've dealt with one foe, and another emerges to hassle us once more. Operation Antigen. He's going to look around the room, particularly at Cradle.
I ain't here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm unseen.
Yeah. If Cradle is there, where is Cradle? Where the fuck is Cradle? Like he's like, I call a fucking meeting, and this is how the newest member of.
I'm literally like on your other shoulder as I appear.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh what? Oh hey, bro.
Yeah. Okay. When I ask you to be here, all right, you should be here. Okay. All right. Fine.
Man, you should hear what Darius said about Venture earlier. Oh, man.
Darius just shakes his head, rolls his eyes.
Another time, then we'll have that conversation after this one. So,
yeah.
Adrian says, "Might as well get all the shit on the table. Scott is dead."
No, that's bullshit.
How'd that happen?
Oh, he was
What?
diabolized. Well,
The Morrigan's husband is inhabiting his body.
you could say he's living rent-free.
That's no good. And where's he now?
I don't know. He was with Cradle last time I saw him.
Yeah, they are. Man, I think they have a thing for doing it in public. We were at the shard. I had coffee. There were some birds, and then one of the birds turned into like naked woman. Super. Yeah, the paint
This is
like
happening on the streets of fucking London?
No, they
do you
were
mean
fucking on the
they?
streets of London, not on the streets of fucking London. So I guess you could fuck a city.
Okay, all right.
It's
Okay.
love. They hadn't
it's-
seen each other in 800 years.
Great.
I know, it's crazy.
I understand. They're not up on common decency of the 21st century. I get it.
Man.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
nice to see something that creative, you know.
Regina looks at JK and says, "I thought you had her handled."
Right? Yeah.
Told me she
JK.
would go grab her husband. I said okay. They're probably at my haven right now.
So what are we doing about this? We
Oh,
need to.
her poor eyes.
What? I thought you had this handled, JK. I mean, what? You're babysitting.
She's learning English. She's writing down her story. She's not harming anyone as far as I've seen.
Tell her to stay dressed on the streets, okay? And not to
Okay.
like suck each other's blood or whatever they are doing, okay?
Oh yeah, they did that as well. Yeah, that was like the first thing. It's
JK.
super dark around him. He's got like this Dumbledore.
Modern art is unexplainable anyway. People can think
Listen.
it's just an installation.
I don't care how long it takes her to write her book or whatever, but she needs to understand the rules of the Masquerade. Okay, it's one rule. Okay, she needs to understand it. I mean, I feel like she needs to come here so I can educate her on the basics of the goddamn Masquerade. So
Why do we need the Masquerade? What are you on about?
Wait, the first rule.
Mrs. MI6 just came here and said hello. Like, they know us.
Yeah,
we should just be
apparently we're
friends.
just gonna be.
Yeah, they know us, but the rest of the people don't. Okay.
Henry says,
You don't get any
I
talking
think the
privileges,
issue
okay?
here is that she thinks everything is magical and she does not understand surveillance cameras.
Yes. She's a girl out of time, and so is her husband, who is currently inhabiting the body of one of my former council members. So this is no good.
Picture this, JK's house is now a hotel. We didn't exactly clean up. There's decapitated,
That's
more
in
or
the
less
basement.
bodies. Oh, do you have a second level?
Yeah,
Yes,
this
two.
is the
Okay.
morgue, sweetie.
But like, your room's a hotel now.
Is Naomi saying this?
Yeah.
Okay, Alex is about ready to lose his mind here, and it's not even with Cradle in the room. So it's he's okay. All right.
Darius asks, does anyone have any good news?
We have
Right.
a cure,
Cure?
We have a cure.
but
That's
we
what
need
I
holy
know.
water.
Well, that should be easy to find.
This is a supernatural plague. Do you have it just coming out of your ass? Like,
Wait a
how do you
minute.
make holy water?
Supernatural plague? Where did it start again?
Here in London.
With
The first-
Who was
the
patient
first-
zero?
Henry's
JK was.
laughing.
Well,
JK.
JK spread it. We already
okay.
had a visitor.
That's fantastic. So you create a supernatural fucking plague that's spreading through London. You've already caused people to kill themselves because they got possessed by fucking wraiths. Okay, so now we have a plague that is not even limited to just.
Alex.
God damn, I just
Alex.
lost my boon.
We could just wait until you see JK's heart right now. We've been handling it all in the last couple of weeks or days, I guess.
It's outside of his body.
Oh, no. It's just it's a interesting shade of black. Very obsidian.
Well, yeah, of course it is. Have you seen him? I mean, have you seen what he deals with?
But
right?
like on a whole other level.
Okay.
Anyway, Prince Roger
Holy
showed up
water.
and helped us,
Just
so
holy
it's
water.
fine.
So we just need to get people to drink holy water, and then they should
Not just. It's a process.
Yeah, there's some sort of ritual. I don't fucking know.
Can we
We
do
only
that?
Just to
Do you know that-
refresh the memory, like the vaccine, the water it's made in needs to be holy water.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just science.
Okay, so science and religion working together side by side to cure this supernatural plague.
Yes.
Have you
Yeah.
done this vaccine on yourself?
No, we haven't tried it yet.
Why
No.
not?
Because we just
We might
discovered the
kill
vaccine
him.
earlier tonight, and then we were told we had to come here.
Oh,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Mithras wanted to recruit JK.
of course he did. Well, you declined, yes?
No,
I said maybe later.
I was there. Conveniently. He wanted to save his friend. He didn't know what to do but start an international plague. This is where we're at.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be spread around Italy.
And he
in a
affected
few
himself.
months'
He's
time, I guess.
Yeah. Do you not see JK's complexion?
White.
More porcelain than not.
Okay, all right. So thank you for adding to our list of troubles.
No
Anyways.
problem.
One more immediate one, Regina
Chef's
says.
kiss. That was really just perfect. Like, we really needed that right now. So
Well, we fixed the problem, so it's fine.
no, I wouldn't call the plague fixed because we haven't been able to administer the vaccine, which you refused to take. And you've also spread it to where? Italy? And where do you
No,
think
I didn't spread it. Prince Roger is gonna.
you gave him the means to do that, right?
Yes, because he
Am I wrong?
asked.
Okay, you need to stop doing that. Okay,
A boon from a prince.
Well, he almost gave the vaccine to the Mithras cult. Just conveniently. She's laughing at Cradle.
Naomi, can you mass produce this vaccine at all?
I think it requires someone of a certain faith, which is not who I am. To my
Adrian says,
understanding.
we just fucking dominate a priest and then...
Right, exactly. That's what we do, right? Or we find one who's willing to cure people, which should be all of them potentially. So we just say this vaccine will, help people. And
You could just change the deal that you just made with, that you were considering making with the Antigen people, saying that we'll give them a vaccine for the disease, and they just fuck off.
No, I don't think they care about that.
Yeah, they wanted something a whole other deal.
Yeah, they want to track us and chip us like we're a bunch of fucking zoo animals. So, that's yeah. What is that? I'm
Cradle,
sorry.
you know a lot about zoos.
You said I couldn't speak?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You may speak now for a limited period of time.
You said I love the zoo?
Oh, great. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
If you want actual advice, then you need to actually just look at yourself. You're a smart man, but sometimes it seems that two brain cells are just fighting for third place in your head.
Okay, your privileges. Speaking privileges have been revoked.
Well, I mean, you can't control your people that well because you're trying to control everything. You know?
All right. We have
It's pretty big. You have too many problems. You're one guy.
indeed.
You're failing. It's fine. Almost anyone would fail in your position.
Be quiet.
I know I would.
Be quiet. Okay, you.
Just saying, you need some
Go on.
help.
No.
Take care of Antigen.
Adrian says he has kind of a point. We need to all do something about these things.
Of course. But also, when you have too many things on the table, you need to prioritize. And first of all, antigen is a higher priority, albeit marginally, than this damn disease, which you have just created. So thank you for that again. But we have a vaccine, so we can start administering it, which you will do straight away. So we will start doing that because that needs to be done. People need to be saved, and we're going to look good doing it. Operation Antigen is not so easily solved with a vaccine.
Our prince, get me a priest. I can handle the rest. That being
That's what I want to
said,
hear.
yes.
Toreador. My beautiful Toreador who helps me solve problems. Thank you.
I look straight at Darius at the word Toreador.
Told you.
It's for social condom.
Okay.
It makes things less messy.
Regina says we have unmoved pieces on the board which needs to be addressed. The Anarchs. Gabriel is calling. What do they call it? A rant?
A rant. Yes, I believe that's what it's called. A rant.
He wants us there and
No.
prevent war.
Oh dear. My prince.
Apparently he has demands.
Of course he has demands. Everybody has fucking demands. Yes. Naomi.
There's been a link between Antigen and our beloved Victor Tremere. So I am unaware of this moment of the exact details, unfortunately. Although my highest priority is aligned with yours, with resolving this antigen situation.
I believe they have Victor. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My information tells me this. So yes, getting him back and dealing a blow to them is definitely part of my game plan here.
If you want to assault the facility or whatever, use the Anarchs.
Of course.
They're comprised of Brujas and Gangrels. We need warriors.
We do. And that's exactly what we'll do.
It's nice to have muscle.
Indeed.
Well, whatever he wants, it can't be that much. It's probably just a signed portrait of Elvis or something.
To hang.
Well, see, and I would like to actually talk to him personally before we go to any fucking rant with any fucking demands. So that's what I would like to do, and that's what I think I will do. Is and he's going to look to any one of them who wants to be an emissary, because our emissary is not here, because our Ravnos is not here. But I would send Vaughn, but Vaughn's not here for whatever reason. He's Ravnos, so who knows where he is.
Cradle is probably the only one who's not going to get shot on sight.
Hey, that's me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we have to go the Nosferatu way.
Even my mum called me the next best thing.
Well, your mom and I have something in common, so.
Oh, that is too true.
Yeah. So.
Both
Anyways,
pussies.
I might have an in with Gabriel. Could I try going with him?
Oh, maybe.
So he is going to restrain himself.
Should we have a third location? We might need to get
We
this on
need
the
a
roll.
third location. I'm quite certain that Henry can set that up just fine.
Okay.
And I will speak with Gabriel about his demands, and we will reach an agreement.
Just take them as suggestions. for
Regina
now.
goes into her little blue purse and pulls out a kind of crumpled paper. You don't think it's her that has done it, and kind of straightens it out and pushes it toward it. It's handwritten.
He's giving you this.
Poorly written. It's an address, and it just says, "I'm ready to make my demands. Meet me here." And then just signed Gabriel.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. He gets to show up. We're going to need to make sure nobody else. This isn't going to be like 30 Anarchs on our doorstep or anything else.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, yeah, I'm good with this. We do need the Anarchs, if for no other reason than, hey, more bodies against this implacable foe that we face, the better. So, attrition.
Oh, I think I also forgot to mention there's also a... What are they called again? A snake in the grass.
Oh, that's some metaphorical shit. What do you mean?
Right.
Regina,
Speak literally.
You see Regina's face just for one fucking second. She goes like, her eyes, like her face goes angry, and then she composes herself.
A little child of Set is hiding in our midst.
Fucking ministry.
Well, okay. So is that something I should be concerned about, or is that a problem for someone else?
Well, if we don't deal with it, then the cult of Mithras is going to come back and deal with it themselves.
I got an idea. All
Maybe
right.
you should reach out to them. Let them help you.
They were the one who asked me to get rid of the ministry, so...
Oh yeah, that was a part of it. Sorry, there's been so much.
My limited knowledge of Mithras basically tells me that he doesn't like the ministry at all. So I'm sure he would consider it a favor. Although whether Mithras would ever consider owing me anything is really a matter of debate for anyone. So yes.
Regina says, "I don't even think we're on his radar."
Do you happen to know, Regina, where this snake in the grass might be?
I have no clue. They're forbidden to enter Britain.
Well,
There's
one in
always
London.
a blood hunt on ministry people.
And yet this one has. Yes, clearly. Otherwise, we wouldn't be tasked with dealing with them. So, yes,
They're sneaky.
they are. Clearly, yeah. Otherwise, we wouldn't be hearing about this. You aren't hiding the Setite in your morgue, are you, JK? I mean, along with everybody else?
No, there's nothing in there that still has a heart intact.
Okay. I mean,
Well-
I don't know, maybe you helped to move the heart out of this particular Setite.
Then they wouldn't still be alive.
Yeah. That's the
Alright.
catch-22 is I can taste just about anyone and figure it out, but I don't want to get sick. And
Right.
I don't believe in holy water, so we can't really do that until the other things are resolved.
Right, exactly. So we will send out. JK, do you have any information going off of where this snake might be at all? Otherwise, we're
Within
just-
London's
we're-
limits.
Okay, all right. So we'll have to figure out. Henry,
Yes.
Here people know how to find a fucking snake in the grass.
They hide like us, but
Are they better at that than you? You know, they stay off your radar?
well, only the spy master and Arthur can see people who are hidden. So, I mean, at least in my brood. But I mean, we know the people here, right?
Yeah.
We know the Anarchs, we know the Archons, but we don't know Gabriel's new friends and the Horsemen. It has to be one of them.
Fantastic. So maybe we'll meet this Sedite by meeting with Gabriel. Or we can ask him about it.
We're only gonna figure out that it's it by its personality. They will cower from the light and they will try to corrupt.
Fantastic. Well, then we will make it a brightly lit place where they will feel right at home. And as soon as we see somebody having trouble with the HID beams, then we will know our person. So,
Marin says, I hate fucking light too.
Yeah, but you don't slink away from it. You just don't like it.
True.
I can get them to tell the truth.
Yes, once we know who it is, you know, once we see the reaction there, you know, I would imagine that, you know, oh, bright light, you know, so.
Well, I figured with your type of control, we could easily just line them up.
Please don't fight the Anarchs.
Probably not going to go over real well with them. So I like where your head's at, but probably not. And also, it does take a toll after a while. I mean, I don't want to have to go do that with all of them. It's just.
I'm quick. It could be a marathon. It's not like they can catch me. Anyways.
Yeah. Where is this address again? Can somebody pull it up for me?
It's just at the edge of Bromley, southeast London.
Oh, goodness.
Is that far?
I mean, you're in central London. It's the middle of the night. Traffic is not that bad.
Why doesn't he just come here?
He obviously has a plan.
Yeah, we don't want our location. Prince.
I think he chose a neutral one, Adrian says.
Yeah.
But it could be a ambush, but she looks at Darius and Adrian and Henry. But we have people who can hide as well, so.
You know, I've been decent to Gabriel. I don't know where this animosity is coming from. So, why he wouldn't meet here? But I guess he's got to, like, I don't know, flex or something. So
he has a need to rebel.
Yes.
He's Anarch. What do you expect?
Really, yeah, it's just a pain in the ass is what he is. So, anyway,
it's really, really hard.
Yeah. It's really, really hard. We'll pick up a 6-pack of fucking beer on the way, and he'll be just fine. All right. So, that's what we'll do. We will go there. Enough of us, ready for anything, and make sure the area is secured, and then I'll have a talk with Gabriel. I'm sure it'll be short, maybe 5 minutes, because he's usually not capable of conversation after about that long, and he makes his points in very short, terse, concise sentences. So yeah. Well, I'll go with that. And then as soon as Gabriel gets his fucking painting or whatever it is he wants, then we can get them, and we can then assault the facility where I think they're holding Victor.
Yes.
And get him back and punch a real big hole in their operations and tell them to fuck right off with their whole chipping demands and everything else. So, all in favor? Is there anybody who has a problem with that plan? Is it good enough for everyone here? He's a little bit irritated.
So
everyone.
We need to be quick because I'm sure Mithras is operating on their own schedule.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? I mean, I think we're faster than he is because Mithras, he operates on a millennia schedule. I think he operates by sundials and shit. So I'm sure he won't get on this before we do.
Regina says there's only one herald in the city at the moment. The rest left.
Yeah, this is my fucking city, so he can fuck right off too. You know, I'm not dealing with his shit right now. He can wait to the back of the line before I'm ready to deal with him. We'll find out set tight with the Anarchs, and we'll deal with Antigen. And then we'll turn our attention to Mr. Sun King. You know, and I'll show him.
Remind yourself to book yourself a concert soon, because that's your best way to relax.
I'll tell you what, it's getting real here. All right, it's one goddamn thing after another. You can see it's like a little thing there's Sabat, and then there's goddamn Camarilla. You know, I mean, I like the Camarilla and everything, but yeah. And then, you know, I mean, I had to deal with the lorry accident and all that stuff to explain why the orchestra.
What are you saying? You get a headache from politics?
I'll tell you what. Being Prince, heavy is the head, okay, that wears the fucking crown, okay, sometimes. So it's just like Cradle over here said, it's a little much sometimes, all right? So, you know, all they going around up here, I just want to play some fucking music. So, yeah, all right. So we got a plan. We got a plan. This city, it keeps me bopping, so that's fine. Any other pieces of advice that do not include unhelpful criticism or unwanted comments about my apparent governing or leadership ability?
So, being kind of the mother of the group, has everyone eaten? That's from reliable source.
I'm a little hungry.
Regina leans into the table. She touches your hand, Alex. She gives you a very warm smile and says, "I think you're doing amazing."
Thank you, Regina. Thank you. It means a lot to me.
Marin goes, but she looks like she's ready to punch people. And Darius says, I know it's hard, and he's brash, provoking, and annoying, but let's not fight the Anarchs, my prince.
I have no intention of fighting the Anarchs. I fully intend to have them fighting our enemies. So yes, if it's one thing I can do, it's really helped to get people all working together towards the same goal. That's
we can always deal with them later.
Indeed, if we need to at all. JK, if at all possible, I know that you've had personal contact with our 2 millennia old lovers, as you described, right? If you could convince them that this would be a fantastic way to kick off the relationship, I think they would be invited to
Yes.
JK,
Yes.
do a wits and intelligence.
We should definitely do that. I was actually going to suggest that.
Difficulty 5. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hint, JK, because you know Morgan better than anyone.
roll high.
4.
4. You want to reroll?
How about willpowering that?
Just because you said it, I'm considering not to. I'll reroll it.
And we'll get Vaughn to bless it.
Yeah. Go, Vaughn, go. Go, Vaughn, go.
We'll give it a good smooch. Yeah, the Vaughn
Close
smooch.
That's close enough.
Well, Cradle kind of gathered this as well. They don't like Jesus or anything related to that kind of shit.
This is made for TV, right? And this is perfect. It's all put together. Just tell them it's a one big Jesus cult.
I'll talk to them.
Yeah. Or let me talk to them. I'm good at talking to people.
Do you want to enter an area ridden by the seas?
Put your hand down.
Cradle, what were you going to say? I will take
I'm
this.
just kidding. Go ahead.
It's fine if you don't want to hear it.
Yeah. By all
I
means,
do.
share.
Oh,
With
you,
your
there's just this girl I was talking to. What's the name again? JK?
Who?
Flying girl. You know, blue paint, crazy raven.
Morgan.
Morgan. I thought Mary, and it felt wrong in my mouth, you know? Mary, Morgan. Yeah. Anyway, I was talking to her, and she was like, oh, you know, you're so cool. I love your hat. If you ever need me to kill anyone and destroy anything for you, just say the word. So, you know.
Oh, so we have an 800-year-old kindred that's willing to.
Oh no, she's way older. She's like my grand. Like she's real old.
All right, bring her. She's coming.
Both of them. They can do this together. It'd be like a first date all over.
It
again.
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can
it's
totally
fine.
talk them into that, man. Like I know all about love, and I hate Jesus too.
We're all.
Cradle, call them up. Let's go.
Oh
It's
yeah.
an accord then.
They
We're
don't
all
understand how
agreed.
technology works, sadly.
Oh, all right. Go to your, I guess, hotel now and pick them up.
Yeah.
Tell them where to go.
Right. We can all do this together. It'll be.
They may be on like a honeymoon,
Oh no.
but like probably more blood.
Yeah. This is going
Renewing their vows.
to be whatever
Yeah,
honeymoon
that's
they're
it.
on. Yeah, exactly. Whatever honeymoon they're on, this will be better. Like this, you just say we've got a better idea than whatever tropical island resort you have in mind.
It's weird
This is
seeing
good.
Killjoy get everything that he ever wanted.
Oh, what a lesson to learn, hey?
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's great.
Adrian activates Daunt. I need every one of you to do
Okay.
a composure and resolve.
Should be no problem.
Might be a problem.
Does my unswayable mind help here?
No, this is presence, not dominate.
What was it? Resolve composure?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, what's she doing? She's doing.
Okay, that's a problem. I am going to re-roll.
no idea how this works. Comes in.
Yeah, who goes first? Composure or resolve?
It
They
doesn't
either are.
matter.
Okay, that's not.
Okay.
That's not. Yeah, that's not great. So for once, Alex is. You know what it is? It's all fucking stress.
It's just Cradle's presence.
Well, Cradle's not helping. So yeah.
I need to remember to turn dementation off. That's the way. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
It's just for a moment. Like, you're on the eye, so you don't.
Can I
it's-
reroll?
No, it's fine. It's just
Okay.
difficulty 5. And it's just for a moment, but as soon as you make the joke, the room just becomes dark for just a couple of seconds just to shut everyone up. And then she leans back, composes herself, and looks at you, Alex. I apologize.
No, we're all on edge. It's okay. No apologies needed.
What was that spooky shit?
She just lost her boo, you know?
Yeah.
No, can't relate.
Well, I thought you and Victor were like smooching.
All right.
buddies.
Okay. All right. Before
We're
we,
gonna figure that out.
yeah. We're gonna work on. Well, you'll be. Yeah. I understand, Adrian.
Let's get in the
Need
car.
anybody to talk to personally, one-on-one. I'm here for you. All right. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we are going to meet with Gabriel, JK, and or Cradle is also going to reach out to our 2 lovebirds, and we're going to, get them on board too, and then we will all have a great time putting a giant burning hole inside the heart of this facility that we're going to head towards, and we're going to bust Victor and anybody else out that's there, and they're all going to owe us boons, so it's going to be fantastic.
We are going to
JK.
do a great work for like the job economy of London.
Yeah, we are absolutely.
So many more openings.
There's going to be so many openings. You are looking at the bright side of this, Cradle. You're just adding a silver lining to what is already happening here. So I'm really pleased with the way you're marketing that. So yeah.
Noomies.
Marin leans over your shoulder, looks at the paper, and says, "I'll scout out the place." And then
Thank you.
disappears
Okay.
into a shadow.
You feel free to do that, because believe me, one of these days I'm going to give you a chance to get some payback. I'm on your side. So
She just goes like that and leans back
Yeah,
into the shadow.
exactly. This fades into the
JK, are you feeling up to this?
Yeah, I'll talk to them. No issues.
Yeah, are you feeling well enough? Because I've never seen a sick vampire before.
I'm all good.
Doesn't affect me.
Wrong company, bro? Would you like company?
I don't need any.
I didn't ask you what you need, man. It's what you want.
Unless you want to be surrounded by the undead and sick people, you don't have to come.
Mate,
Probably not a
different crowd, different vibe.
Cradle. I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation here. He's sick. You can get sick. We could all get sick. In fact, you should be wearing a fucking mask. Why are you not masked up? You should be wearing a mask. Man, wear a mask. Get this man a mask, all right? You know, like, somebody get me a mask, damn it. You know,
Nobody got sick during the ball either.
I just
I'm
want
I'm
to
not
spreading
sick
it out.
either, and I've been working with it all day, so
Oh,
as long as you
God.
don't eat from it.
Henry says, he's
wash
been
your
sick
hands?
for
You wash your
weeks. It does not affect us. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's been carrying this around for a long time. You just haven't known about it.
That being
Henry
said,
just didn't
I
want to share the information, I guess.
might need some blood bags.
I told you I would keep my mouth shut for a life boon, and you said, okay. But then the fucking Primogen over here ruined that for me.
Oh no, what a shame.
For me, it is.
Blame my intelligence.
It was also a reason for me to keep you alive.
we will deal with this.
Bro, you want a life boon?
Not anymore.
No. Not you. Henry. Quite like being alive. You have one.
What do you want in return?
What you said? You'd have an interest in keeping me alive. I didn't come from, like, fucking Turkey to here to die.
I need to figure out
might-
if I can use you for anything.
Oh, that is the problem.
He's no killjoy, so we might need it.
Well, didn't like Killjoy either. Not really an issue right now. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Don't mess more with the prince.
Right. Exactly.
It's been a long night.
It's
Cradle,
been-
can you fight?
No. I mean,
What are you good for?
oh, so many things. You know, there was this, I was in, I think at the time it was called Lekamet. It's this place in Egypt. And they had just been developing this new kind of, I don't know, it's like tofu mixed with papyrus, kind of this strange thing. They needed someone to sell it though, because it turned out it's like incredibly poisonous. So I went to like one of the gang people that were trying to kind of, you know, control the area, kill everyone, do some genocide, normal things. And I got them sick and they all died. It was, you know, so no, I can't fight, but you know, I can feed people papyrus tofu that burns out their insides.
Have I heard you on... Did you
Podcast.
sell on the black market? Because I would have known you from that.
Oh, I mean, that's a bit racist.
Darius is mouthing to you, Alex. I am so sorry.
And Alex, you're sure you want Cradle to come along with me and speak to Morgan?
I am reconsidering that decision.
Last time I talked to them, she offered me a boon to kill anyone I wanted. Just saying. Don't disagree with the methods, agree with the results, man.
I
Henry
am
flips
here for
a
results.
laptop towards you, JK. It's a camera looking at the front door of your place, saying, she's not there.
It could have flown in through the window.
She's not there.
She'll show up at some point.
I can tell you where she was, though, but you just follow the cameras that don't work, really,
No, fair enough.
because of her husband.
La
We're
Sombra,
on
is he?
a fucking timer.
He's very La Sombra.
Fantastic.
Yeah, just fucking watch the flickers.
Yeah.
He does not have
fine.
it under control either.
That's,
No, he doesn't even fucking care. He thinks he's back in 1800s.
He's a god. He looks like one. His body? A god of war, apparently, or something. I'd never seen a god before him. Closest I...
Cradle,
Yeah?
find him and her. Find them.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's your whole thing. Okay, that's what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Find them both.
Shut up. Let me work.
You don't tell me to shut up. Okay, I tell you to shut up.
Hey,
Okay?
last time I told you to shut up, actually punched me in the face. So
Yeah, so that's exactly, and that's what happens when you tell people to shut up. So, anyways, you will find him and her, since you're on such great terms, and you will let them know that they get to punch a whole lot of Jesus believers until they're all dead.
Except for one, I need one.
Okay, we'll save one.
We'll find a
Yeah.
priest somewhere else. Antigen or not actually.
Right. I don't think that. Yeah, we don't want the type of Jesus followers that we're going to be punching to death. So
I can't just import them from Canada, so.
I understand that, but this whole city's full of clergy who are not violent, and yeah, there's like 4 churches down the street, I think. So
Yeah, and the Knights of Saint Leopold is still hiding out somewhere, so there are bad priests as well.
Why didn't we just meet at a church? But anyways, let's go!
You go
Totally.
downstairs into
So
cars.
Cradle will go find our elders, right?
I need to do a premonition first. Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah. Do your vision madness, and I will be prepping our vehicles to.
I miss Killjoy.
Wow.
He got his shit together.
That's the most offensive thing you could have said.
I can't even. I don't make enough to do this. Yeah.
He was my fighting buddy.
He was. Do you want to do
Walked with his fists.
your one first, JK?
Sure, I'll do it.
After you.
Do a rouse.
Hold
each of
hands,
you.
do it together.
Yes, exactly. Hold hands and combine visions.
I'd rather not.
Oh, you don't want to peer into the mind of a
Let
mountain.
You want
me
to cross
in.
the screen?
Let me in.
Not.
You start talking like this as well.
One.
JK, can you actually, for all the bodies we
I'm gonna
dug out,
reroll.
are you able to eat the leftovers because you're also sick, or will that progress your sickness even more?
I just eat. It's fine.
Okay. Did you bring a snack then?
Just pulls out an arm.
Sick. Okay.
1. Nope. You see
Only
shadow.
one.
You see shadows. That's about it.
I'm gonna wait for Cradle to finish this before I say anything.
I'm gonna do mine on this the snake in the grass.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
3. No, I'll keep 3. 3 sounds fine. I need to do the rouse check. All good.
Okay.
You see Vaughn. You see a white silk shirt.
Ooh.
Or at least the back of it. You don't see the face of the man. You hear loud metal music. And that's it.
Anarchs.
Cool. Yeah. Then in the same, what do you call it? The same throes of going through the process, he'll then do the premonition on. I guess he'll just say the god, but he will mean the god of war. In his head, it's just like, oh, that guy was a beast.
It's just Kratos coming along
Mate.
and
Oh,
Oh,
forward.
fuck yeah.
the minimum crit.
Beautiful.
You got quite the vibe.
I got 2 10s and nothing else.
Yeah.
Complete dog shit. And a crit.
I'm not sure that what you see is what you want to, but it's a very decrepit version of London. You see them Oregon and night. They're quite clear in color because everything around them is dimmed. You see souls, but they're straying away from them. And it looks like they're lying on the ground, eating each other, sharing blood. But they're not in this dimension.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Like in the fucking Star Wars dimension? What are we talking?
How
Oblivion.
familiar with the occult are you?
I think this guy is, yeah, very passingly one dot.
Yeah, you just looks like a black and white movie of a post-apocalyptic world where the only thing in color is them.
Ask JK.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, he'll come to and he'll be like, oh man, yeah, they are like,
Hidden in shadow.
I was gonna say taking advantage of the honeymoon, but that too. Yeah. They're like in this world where, I mean, you see this really new film, Lord of the Rings?
No.
Oh, well, it's amazing. Like, oh, the themes throughout is fantastic. Anyway, there's this guy called like Frood, and he has a ring, and he puts it on the ring, and everything just kind of goes like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And so they're in like the dimension where everything's like, you know what I mean?
I think I do. It's probably in the Shadowlands.
I know what you mean. I saw it.
Cool. Well, I don't think any taxis go there.
No. I think we'll just have to wait for them to come out.
Regina says, how do I feel less cultured than Adventure? Just kind of thinking to herself. I guess we have to wait, then Adrian says. We don't need
How
them
long?
for the Anarch talk, right? It would just complicate
No,
it.
we just need them as soon as they decide to come back from whatever it is they're doing and wherever it is they are.
Let's
Henry says, sounds like they're fucking.
I can wait for them. They'll probably show up at my morgue eventually. Morgan
I'm
is still
sure-
writing her biography.
Is it
Right.
always dark there?
In my morgue?
In the Shadowlands?
Yes.
Was taken like fuck eternally? Bro,
I mean, yes. Technically.
I don't want to go?
let's just show up on Antigen's door and handle them.
What? Oh, we
Yes, we
could
can
go
get
have
bit
sex
there.
forever.
Well, you'll starve to death.
Well, I think we've resolved everything here. We found where everyone is, or at least we have some idea in terms of who we're looking for and where they're at. So great job, team. Wonderful. I'm so glad you're all here doing good work. I believe we're at a nice concluding point. We just have to head to meet Gabriel and his bunch of rabble, and then we will move on to the main objective here.
Cradle, ask how their honeymoon goes, and you'll find your answer.
I mean,
I'm
that
sure
sounds
some-
personal. I mean,
It isn't if it's a reunion.
yeah, I don't know if you know me that well, but I'm very easy to get along with. I don't jive or anything or mess people up. And, poking with a god just sounds a bit, dangerous.
You did it once. How you not do it again?
I mean,
Wouldn't it be your thing? You're the god talker now. Who knows? Let's get Harry. Who is the person that gives titles randomly that we knew that's part of the Anarchs, but now I guess we're fighting with them, so.
Josh?
Yeah, he's great at giving labels.
he's not a good dancer.
No, he's terrible.
I'm
You could-
disappointed.
Are you a good dancer? You could teach him.
Did you not see me?
He did dance actually quite a lot.
Strutting my stuff, man.
I was too busy dealing with princes.
I gave everything.
If anything, he
I'm
actually
sure you
danced the
did.
most.
I'm not here to question that. I'm sure that you were cutting up a rug, as they say. So, yeah.
Love rugs.
Yep. Who doesn't?
Cornerstone of Turkish culture sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. You can.
There's these like story rugs that they have, and they'll just start.
Alex is gonna walk out. He's just gonna like turn around, walk out. He's just like, all right, I'm done.
Yomi's kind of sitting there being like, I fucking miss Turkish coffee.
Yes. That's good, isn't it? And,
So good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey,
I'm just
he's gonna
pretending
snap
this
his finger.
conversation
Mr. Harris,
is in the
Turkish
car.
coffee. Next meeting. Okay.
Did you just see the web?
Yes. Yeah, it looks like a battle.
No, it's
Formation.
only for Killjoy.
Oh.
Oh, you bastard. DM's just shitting on me.
I'm not the one who decided to play a Malkavian. I have to do something.
Yeah.
Well, you arrive at this building. It's just sketched out quickly, but it's more to place yourself where you want to be. In the middle here is 2 chairs put in front of each other, just for Alex and Gabriel. And
My chair's bigger.
it's just the
Wait,
same.
what's the
It's just
radiance
like fucking 2 white lawn chairs
Yeah,
of plastic that's
Yeah.
been set down.
of course it is. But like, sit himself down, like.
You know, Darius is there, Mirren is there, and Henry is there, but they're hiding. Obviously.
Of course there.
People with sentience could roll it.
Okay, sure. Why not?
It needs to be insane, though, but there's always a chance.
Alex is not gonna bother.
I was just to spot the people.
Perhaps more people in this room.
Ooh. I'm kind of tempted. Just to see if I can do it.
Is that it?
JK, someone's gonna die, and you need to figure out who it is. You get -2 to everything else that does not involve figuring out who's gonna die.
Lovely. I'll find out on my way home.
Have I misplaced Cradle? Where is he?
I went and stood by the other Malkavian.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
No one's gonna stop you.
Okay. Another crit.
Jesus Christ, you're awesome.
Yeah, you
Breaking out the crits today.
absolutely
Like-
loving this.
I got loads of fails, but still a crit in there.
On the rafters, can you see the ping? Even though it's in the darkness, there's a man sitting there, obfuscated. He has a sniper rifle pointed on Alex. And you obviously see Darius and Henry on the other side.
Cool.
Marion is hiding in the shadows here. And there's a guy sitting up here. He's just hidden normally.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wave at Darius. Just a friendly wave. And Naomi might think I'm waving at you just because of the rough direction.
And
What's this
they're right here. There's a guy in a white silk shirt. Standing and watching. You see Marion?
Yes.
Hiding in the
Am I the
shadows
only one who's
somewhere
only
over
seeing
here.
like the tiny little corners?
I think so.
Okay.
Should be dark where I'm pinging.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
You see a guy
Yes.
here,
Okay.
and that's it.
Cool. Amazing.
Sorry, I'm just waving at you because you don't see the guy I'm waving at. Shit.
But Gabriel sits down on a chair, Alex.
Alex is gonna sit down along with the, across from him, I guess. There's no reason not to, so.
I'm so fucking happy that we're all here.
Yeah.
I was worried that you were gonna do something
Going to be on Alex's right hand side, but
Bradford
kind of
like,
behind him.
he says. I just want a place for me and my people where we can be in peace. We'll follow the rules. If anything major happens, we'll come when you call. But It's just the general respect of the domain. Obviously, you're prince, so you can enter without an invitation. But I would like everyone else to stay the fuck away, unless they call first. You know, a place where Anarchs feel like they can be Anarchs without having their camarilla breathing down their neck. And I really just want Bromley, Croydon, and Bexley. It's not like all of London.
So Naomi actually takes a folder out of her semi briefcase, kind of taps Alex with it, and it basically says it's a contract, trial of like, let's say a month, giving them all of their promises that are in our favor, that the boundaries would be respected, but it expires and there's like a trial.
I would wipe my ass with that, love. He says.
Alex is going to look back. He's like, I like where your head's at. I do. And this is well done. He's going to look over at Gabriel. And I trust that he will actually do exactly as he just said he would, and wipe his ass with it. And this is really fine work, so I would rather not see it be used for that purpose. So how about 2 out of 3, Gabriel? Which 2 of those 3 parts of the city would you prefer?
Bromley is the most important one.
Of course. Yeah, that's where your bar is, right, Bromley?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. That you've already got that. So, this would be an era of expansion for you, right? And it would just be one other place in the city. We go slow at first, just like we all do. So we expand slowly, right? One step at a time. Let's not take too much. And I'm a generous prince, so I'm willing to allow you this. So.
How's the surveillance in that area?
Bromley's actually a quite nice place. It's a good neighborhood.
Well, and the second contract should hand out is more or less an outline for a Colosseum that she tried to mention to Gabriel that one time.
I love that Naomi has these. Like, Alex is keeping this folder right here. Like, he's holding on to it, and he's like, yeah, these are great negotiation pieces. So yeah.
Aren't I your secretary?
About it, but he's not. Like, you can clearly see he's not used to dealing like this.
Yes. Neither am I. This is new for both of us.
I guess.
We'll have it built.
Croydon.
Okay.
Because it's more south and it's bigger.
Okay. Then we'll go with that. In exchange,
if shit hits the fan, we'll be there.
Of course. Okay. That was part of the deal originally. Yeah. That's part of the deal of being in the city. That's not part of this expansion deal. Okay. So that's just being in the city. You come when we need you, which we will, like, momentarily. But beyond that, okay, my people, particularly, I think you're on good terms with Vaughn. Yeah.
Goodish.
Yeah.
I think Vaughn.
Everybody likes Vaughn. Vaughn's really friendly. He's a good guy.
He's troubled.
I think you're fine with Vaughn. Yeah. And also, you'll notice here that a new acquaintance of ours. Yeah. He's going to motion to Cradle.
He looks back at Marina and says, he's been mentioned. Josh as well. Josh is waving. Actually not waving. They're both looking. They're half back turned and looking at Cradle.
Yeah. Cradle is currently failing to riffle shuffle some cards.
I'm sure they'll get along just fine. Okay, so my people, provided the intentions are just to talk, should be allowed in your bar and in your territories without being assaulted. I believe that's something we need to come to an agreement on.
May I suggest something? One last thing, I swear.
By all means, Naomi, please.
This strategy is a bit old, but remember in the Middle Ages where people normally would take advantage, like the king would take advantage of paying taxes to the outside villages in case they got invaded. Well, you don't have to pay taxes, but we will come to your aid. I think that's a fair agreement.
I mean, you can come and visit, but it's like, can you call first at least? It's like, I personally don't have an issue, Alex. I like you. But
Sure.
when most...
I like you too, Gabriel.
When most
like
Anarchs here, Camarilla are coming, it's just...
It makes things uncomfortable.
And I can't control everyone, and eventually someone's gonna die.
Yeah, I get it. No, I understand. I don't think any of us want anybody to die here. So, I mean, I won't confirm, but I think that's So all I'm saying is a détente, a truce, as it were, because that's French and you might not know it. Is that we agree, right? Perhaps a phone call, right, or some other means of that we're comfortable with of communication, heads up, as it were, in the colloquial speech, and we will let you know.
That's just etiquette and courtesy. Like, that's not negotiable.
This does not apply to you specifically, your prince, of course, but for the rest of the Camarilla, I would really appreciate a phone call, or at least a purpose. We're not gonna kill you for walking the streets, but if you come close to our havens or anything like that, please just call first.
Of course, that much can be, as my pre-mentioned here stated just a moment ago. That's just good manners, you know. Can
I hand them Killjoy's phone and just be like, "This is the phone we're gonna call if we're coming."
Or a phone very much like it. Yeah.
Yes. The equivalent.
Yeah, and he would toss it to Gabriel along with a beer. You know, there you go. All right.
We don't need the hostilities. We're on good terms.
Yeah.
There's a wolf sitting next to him that looks disappointed, and the guy with the grin and the bird talons. He's also he's sighing, forcing it out, and then just sitting down on the floor, like. Does not look like there's gonna be any combat, so the gangrels are just
Oh, sweetheart, we have an old Sabat layer that you can easily excavate. Excavate? Is that the word? Go and have fun. There's plenty of bodies left. Gabriel knows where it is. He threw a car there. We all know. It's fine. This is our gift.
Storyteller, how's the sniper looking?
Which one?
The one that had the gun trained on Alex.
Which one?
I don't know, the first one and then the second one. I thought there was only one. Now I'm confused.
Well, one of them looks like a classical gunslinger, the hat, the coat, the whole thing. He's obfuscated. And the other one is, well, huge man. Tattoos all over. Nordic inspired. I don't think you're military, so you probably wouldn't recognize it. But the sniper rifle looks like it should be mounted on something.
Okay. They look like they're still looking to shoot, or not?
Oh, they're just waiting.
Okay, cool. He'll keep on shuffling then, but he's basically ready if things potentially get violent, just to spray the cards as a smoke screen. Basically, as he's just fumbling his way through riffle shuffling, it's just going to go terribly. So he's holding to do that still.
Alex, we can use the old spot layer as the Colosseum since they're looking to fight or want to fight something.
Isis speaks up, the Turkish woman that was present when Bradford died.
Okay.
She says, "See, Gabriel, I told you he's not that bad. He's can't be talked with." And then from the rafters and the shadows up, Nemesis jumps down. "This is a waste of our fucking time, Gabriel. Why do you call us all here if we're gonna kick their ass? I'm out." And then she just starts to walk towards the door.
Nemesis, you're such a baby. Says that internally.
Wow. You've been talking with Nemesis.
We made an agreement.
What kind of agreement?
The kind where if it came to violence, she would help out.
Yeah. Well, no wonder she's disappointed.
From the rafters again, jumps down. The 4 horsemen start to move towards the door.
We didn't dismiss anyone. What's going on here?
Sorry. So, you know when you like swallow at the wrong time? It was like that, but with cards. It was so strange. Sorry. Continue.
Josh, he says, and points towards Cradle, looks at Gabriel. I like him.
Yeah.
Gabriel, it seems that not everybody was here to talk. I'm glad that they've left the building, as it were, and I hope that at least between those of us who have stayed, we can agree to these terms without much of an incident.
I think everyone appears now because it looks peaceful.
Gabriel, I would like to think at some point we can be close. I thought we were closer.
If you really
Come by at any time.
I think Gabriel's just had the wrong people talking in his ear, honestly.
Exactly. I was like, come back at any time. Like, you can hang out. Like, we like you. I love your bronze? Builtness, whatever you call it.
Swole.
Swollenness. We could, you're a champion within yourself. I'd like to see you in the ring. We could even fight sometime. It's whatever.
He's a very sexual man.
See, my people like you, Gabriel. So here's my terms. Here are my
Marin
terms.
says, I don't.
You know what, Marin? Some of us have more discriminating taste.
And Gabriel just points at her and says, I told you to get the fuck out of my bar and you punched my ghoul, you asshole.
It's just a ghoul. I mean, what is a ghoul between friends? So, anyways.
I'd also like to think we also shaved Josh's life, excuse me, from like multiple elders. So STFU.
I agree. And not be laying hands on my scourge again in that manner. So it's just not polite, Gabriel. I realize that you haven't been taught, which side the fork and the knife go on, all that stuff. That's fine. But I'm just saying, asking for basic decorum here, like basic manners and things
I
like
know
that.
etiquette, I just don't give a shit.
I get that, but I'm asking you to give a little bit.
She tried to spy, and she punched.
She was just keeping an eye on things, which I think you can hardly blame her for in terms of our the different past that we have. Who knows? There was a rant being called. We needed to know. Okay, she was just doing her job. All right?
Alex, we'll just be a little bit more transparent. Our prince.
I invited
It's
Vaughn,
fine.
but it's water under the bridge. I don't care.
It is a water under the bridge. You have a phone now. This domain is mine. We will allow you to expand your territory in it. I believe that's a good concession. In exchange, you will not lay any hands. You will instruct your people to not commit any violence on my people. And I will instruct my people the same. And you will come when I need you to engage in some violence. Because that is the other thing we need to talk about.
I'm always ready to fight.
Always ready to fight. And that's what I need you for.
Alex, they're not dogs. Let their heart speak.
There's a literal wolf sitting next to him.
Yeah. Alex is just going to kind of look at Naomi and go, look, let me be Prince here. All right. So,
At least we can feed them if we have the opportunity to arise, right?
If the cause
Courtesy.
is right, I will fight. In life, I fought for the right for men to be able to love each other, and later the right to have whatever religion you want. And in death, I will continue to pick up such causes.
See,
Gabriel.
we will honor that.
Yeah. But right now, we just need to kick the shit out of some fucking hunters, okay? Some goddamn Operation Antigen people, all right? What do you say to that?
The horsemen
Let's
turn around, all of them, as you say that,
Yeah.
Okay.
looking interested.
Yeah. Okay. All right. See?
We got everyone's attention.
That's right. That's right. So, what do you say that we join forces here? This is our city, right?
Nemesis says, "Is that where Victor is?"
Yes.
You're exactly right. That's where Victor is. Yeah.
Then I'm
I
game.
have the location of the facility and everything.
We're game. And the others say, "Are we? We're game. You're not our
Yeah.
leader. We're game." And then they just
Let's go.
See, we're in an accord here, and he's going to get up and extend his hand.
Gabriel shakes it, pulls you in, and get a
So glad that shit's over.
rough
Bro
taps.
hug. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. Big old firm pat on the back and everything. All right.
I was
So
worried about you for a moment. You were kind of turning into Bradford, but I see you course corrected.
we all have bad days.
We all have bad days.
Yeah. So yeah. Fantastic. Everybody in the room is of the same mind. We are going to go kick some fucking Antigen ass, in the words of that you probably would approve of. So
Nemesis says, "If you let me have the sword, we could really kick some ass."
I'm sure, but you know what, Nemesis? I'm quite confident in your abilities to kick ass without a sword. So you're going to demonstrate those abilities and show us that no sword is even necessary.
I'm not gonna use the sword.
Oh, I don't give a shit what you're going to do with the sword. You're not having it. It's just like straight out. Like, I don't give a shit. You're never getting that sword. So,
But we could nuke the whole place.
yeah. Well, you know,
Alex.
that's less fun than just being the shit out of everybody there. So everybody gets a chance, right? I want everybody participating, everybody in this room, right? Everybody's going to do something.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Alex.
forgot you don't have the sword. That's why I need Victor.
Oh, I have
What?
the sword. I have the sword.
Alex, doesn't that sword make you sick every time you use it?
It's just the key, she says.
Look at my Hekata over here. All right, and then compare this rosy color on my cheeks to him. All right, I'm doing just fine.
That's a different kind of sickness. That's physical illness.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
well-
of mental.
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, the only mental illness I have is one problem after another, and dealing with all of them all the time. So that's my source of strain there, not the sword. Awesome. We are all of accord here. We are all of the same mind, right, Gabriel? Right, Nemesis? Fantastic.
Cradle, what are you doing?
I learned how to riffle shuffle, so nothing.
Are you sure? It's not how you do it. Maybe you need to just take up some gambling with Josh and.
Oh no, I don't gamble anymore. Again, Egypt. Whoa.
Josh says he has gambled enough.
Do we happen to see the white?
Is that why you're at the zoo? Because you can't afford? I can help you out. I have a warehouse, a massive warehouse you could live if you want. Plants everywhere. It's like a jungle.
What? You want me to live in a jungle? First you're calling the people who are literally animals not dogs, and now you're like, oh, you should live in a jungle like an animal.
I'm giving you housing.
This is not the time for this conversation. I don't know what... Why are we talking about this?
Where are you living in the zoo? You smell like it every day.
He's gonna look like straight at the random Anarchs he has never interacted before and be like, this girl. I mean, I thought I was out. I thought I was safe, but no, even here, she's like, where do you live? Tell me the secrets. It's crazy. It's like being back in Turkey.
The dancer is relentless.
Alex is going to turn to Cradle. And he's going to say, now, about what you saw before,
You can offer Alex too. He has a place to live.
does anyone match that description here?
Wait, the zoo?
No, not the zoo. We're talking about before that, at the last meeting.
Before the zoo.
Okay, all right, never mind. Forget it. Yeah. So how bright is it in here?
I mean, bright enough for people without any kind of abilities to see, but it's not like very bright. It's not like you have spotlights in here. It's just like a few lamps.
Turn it up. Can we turn on all the lights here?
But it's just like normal kind of. It's kind of dim. It's centered around the middle of the room.
Wow. The lighting, it's terrible in here. All right, it's doing horrible things to all of our complexions. So, anyways,
We can get out of here.
Yeah. Someplace brighter than this. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and get together and go kick some ass. What do you say?
How long do we have to prepare? Just
24 hours is that's about what we have. Maybe a little less.
do we know where it is?
You have a general
says,
idea.
Henry says, I do.
Yeah. See, my people are all over it.
Oh, it's-
How about your people?
No, I just throw cars at helicopters. That's what I'm good
Right,
for. He
exactly.
smiles.
See, we need each other. So yeah, you're going to need all the helicopter car throwing abilities that you can muster because this is no joke.
Josh
This
is
gonna-
walking towards Raleigh with his hands like that, like he wants to touch your face. Gabriel, of course, stops him on the way, and he says, he has seen him through time.
Josh.
What does Josh know?
No.
No, what does Josh know, sir?
He looks at you now.
No, shush.
I know all the things.
I know you do, Josh.
Josh is a big kidder.
I know
Josh is a beautiful soul.
I know
that
every
can
Sith
only-
in Star Wars. I know every Jedi. I know how to use a computer.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you know.
I know how to play
Josh-
World of Warcraft. I know how
Yeah.
to be a detective. And then he's
He
just
does
kind
know how to
of
be a detective.
You're fantastic, Josh, and he's just gonna slap him on the back. Like you're a good guy.
Josh, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What?
You said Alex had seen through time.
The dancer was on to me.
Yes.
What? Sorry, what?
What do you see in Alex?
Well, he's quite handsome, red hair, rock star.
If I do say
The
so,
time part. My good sir.
is currently what time is it?
We do spend too much time apart, yes.
Indeed, yes.
We'll note that.
Naomi will remember this.
I'm surrounded by 3 Malkavians, basically, who can see the future. It's
Gabriel is looking just as fucking confused as you.
It's all good.
The king has seen the truth.
I bet he does.
Here we
Josh, I
are.
love you. Actually, Josh, remember that time you saw something in the basement and something got let out? Well, take my number.
The ancient in the basement, yes.
Yeah, take my number.
4.
Okay. Gabriel, I hands her the number.
Oh, you mean a phone?
Yes.
Yeah. He hands you his. It's a
I might
flip
need
phone.
you.
It's a flip phone,
You're the best detective I've ever known.
and it has a Batman logo on it, drawn
Amazing.
in crudely.
I was just gonna lean in close to Josh and go, "Don't trust her." Anyway,
I might need you, Josh. Anyways.
you just never know what you're getting into there. You know.
You know, the Anarchs are sounding really good right now.
Wow, what a night it's been! What a night it's been!
Let's go get Victor.
That's right. Let's go get Victor.
Nemesis looks at you now. We need to talk again.
I better not fucking be about this sword this time again.
No.
He has a sword.
You don't
I'm
get
not
to talk.
touching it.
All your talking privileges have been revoked. No, you don't get to talk to my people.
She just
Get
wanted
them
to
back,
fight
don't
us.
worry.
Stay the fuck away from my people. All right, no way. Not you.
I
don't
want
care.
Victor out.
Yes, so do
Why?
I.
And
But you want him out for different reasons.
You're not Mithras. Why do you want Victor out?
Because he has a thing I want.
Yeah, a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
Exactly. Okay, so let's go.
Nice, pointy, about this long. All right.
You think you're a god? I need
He's
to grind you
hung.
off.
I am the only one who can get to him.
See? We have someone on our plate that will help us. Table.
What do you mean you're the only one who can get to him?
All
You
of
know
you,
other Lysandra.
all of you believe in the true faith and all that shit. That does not affect me. What do you think is gonna happen when you enter that facility and they all raise their crosses and their fucking holy water and crossbows and shit like that?
Me and Nemesis have something in common.
I am the only one in here that it doesn't affect, because I have the will to push through it. I do not believe in it because I am a god, and I know the truth about their god. He's gone, has been for a long time. Maybe if
Fuck,
you
it's all-
realized that, it
It's all
wouldn't affect
chess
you
at
as
the end
well.
of the day.
You're the same, Naomi? You were saying? You were the
It's
same?
all chess. It's all chess. It's all chess.
Which god do you believe in, Naomi? What? Do you believe your god?
Sweetheart, take a good fucking guess, my guy. It's been a while.
She's the biggest atheist on the planet.
God. All right.
I want to get away from these religions.
Theologically, okay, I believe we're all coming from different places. All right. So I hear you.
We'll figure out a plan later, Gabriel says, and just looks at Nemesis, and the horsemen leave.
Okay.
He gives her a very stern look.
Alex is going to turn to Gabriel. I don't like her at all. She is no good.
Nobody likes her, but she's good for
I've yet
things.
to see any effectiveness from her or her people. So maybe this will prove me wrong. But so far, she has given me jack shit except for fucking problems. All right.
Sweetheart, she's skilled.
She's yelling back, I pulled your ass from the Shadowlands.
She's skilled.
You didn't.
I like her.
Yeah.
She's an agent of change.
She's one of the most skilled people here.
I cannot believe I'm listening to this shit.
She's
Mary?
gonna die.
Yes,
Are we done here?
I have been done for about 20 minutes, she says.
Okay, me too. All right. Good talk.
What's
Bam.
up
Good
for the
talk.
fight?
Yes, exactly. Get ready.
We'll fight later. It's fine.
Get ready. True faith or not, religious beliefs or whatever. Okay, we'll deal with this shit. All right. Get ready to throw some cards. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I think that's a good statement to end the session on.